Hello students, topic name is plant growth and mineral nutrition. In previous lecture we learned the most important term, that is mineral nutrition. What is the definition of mineral nutrition? Mineral nutrition means utilization or uptake of minerals from air, water, soil through the plant's body for proper growth and development. This physiological process is known as a mineral nutrition. So, in previous lecture we learned how mineral elements are classified. Depending upon the requirement of the elements for proper growth and development of a plant body, minerals are classified into two types, that is essential element and second type is a non-essential element. The essential elements are those elements which play structural and physiological roles, and these elements are indispensable, so plant do not complete their growth without the presence of these elements. So when these elements are less obtained by the plant body, then it causes the deficiency symptom. And non-essential elements are those elements which are not required or which not cause any deficiency symptom in the plant body. These elements are known as a non-essential elements. And we also studied that on the quantity of the elements, they are classified into two types. First type is a macro elements and second type is a micro elements. Macro elements are known as a major elements. The elements which are required in a larger quantity for normal growth and development of a plant body. These elements are known as a macro elements. And second category of elements, depending upon the quantity or requirement of element necessary for a proper completion of a life cycle of the plant body, that is, they are called as a minor element. These are also known as a trace elements, or they are also known as a micronutrients or a micro elements. Micro elements are those elements which are required in lesser quantity for normal growth and development of a plant body is known as a micro element. So, previous lecture we learned what is mineral nutrition and then classification of these mineral elements. These mineral elements play important role in physiology of the plant body. Minerals are obtained from air, that is atmosphere, water, as well as from a soil. So sources of elements are first air, second water, and third soil. Nitrogen is the element which obtained from the soil. Hydrogen is obtained from the water. In this lecture, we learn the important term due to the absence or less amount of the mineral, they causes some visible symptoms in the plant body. These symptoms are known as a deficiency symptom. Deficiency means they are present in a less deficient elements, or deficient mineral means they are present in a lesser quantity. So what is the definition of deficiency symptom? Deficiency symptoms are any visible deviation from the normal structure and function of a plant body is known as a deficiency symptom. So what is the definition of a deficiency symptom? Deficiency symptom, that is any visible deviation from normal structure and function of a plant body. These visible deviations are known as a deficiency symptom. Then another definition is, what is critical concentration? What is critical concentration? Critical concentration, that is the concentration of essential element below which plant growth is retarded. This concentration is known as a critical concentration. So what is the definition of critical concentration? The concentration of essential element below which plant growth is retarded. This concentration is known as a critical concentration. So here remember these two definitions. First definition is a deficiency symptom and second definition is a critical concentration. And what is deficiency symptom? Any visible deviation from the structure and function of a plant body is known as a deficiency symptom. Then another definition is, what is critical concentration? The concentration of essential elements below which plant growth is retarded. This concentration is known as a critical concentration. So deficiency symptom are the symptoms which causes some effects on the plant body due to which the yield of a plant is less. And deficiency symptom depend upon the elements is mobile or immobile, that is depending upon mobility of the element, the deficiency symptom are depends. So when the element is known as a deficient, the element said to be deficient when it is present below the critical concentration, then element is said to be a deficient element. And when element present in a lesser quantity, that is deficient element causes various deficiency symptom in the plant body, and deficiency symptoms depend upon the mobility of the elements. The deficiency symptoms obtained in the young tissues of the plant body when the elements are immobile. For example, sulfur and calcium. And when elements are mobile, then deficiency symptom first occur in a mature plant's body or a older plant body, older tissues of plant body. So here remember these 2 points. When elements are immobile, then deficiency symptom first occur in young tissues of the plant body, and second, when elements are immobile, then deficiency symptoms occur in older part of plant body. Immobile elements, that is nitrogen, magnesium and potassium. So first definition is, what is deficiency symptom? Any visible deviation from normal structure and function of a plant body is known as a deficiency symptom. And what is critical concentration? The concentration of essential element below which plant growth is retarded. This concentration is known as a critical concentration, and when element present below the critical concentration, then the element is known as a deficient element. And deficiency symptom also depend upon the elements are a mobile or a immobile. Some elements are a immobile, then deficiency symptom first occur in young tissues of a plant body, and when the elements are mobile, then deficiency symptom first occur in older part of the plant body. Example of the mobile elements, that is the sulfur and calcium, and elements, mobile elements, that is nitrogen, magnesium, potassium. So here remember these 2 words, immobile elements, and second, mobile elements. Immobile elements causes deficiency symptom in young tissues of the plant body, and mobile element causes deficiency in a older part of a plant body. So here we also learn some common deficiency symptoms which occur in the plant body. First deficiency symptom is a stunting. Second, deficiency symptom is known as a chlorosis. Third deficiency symptom is necrosis. Fourth, molting, and last, abscission. Common deficiency symptoms are: first, stunting; second, chlorosis; third, necrosis; fourth, molting, and last is a abscission. So here we learn the first deficiency symptom. This deficiency symptom is known as a stunting. What is the meaning of stunting? Stunting means retarded growth. That is, stem is condensed and short. Shorter, that is, the height of stem is shorter. So in stunting, growth is a retarded. Retarded, that is, it is not fully completed. And stem become condensed and shorter. Stem become condensed and shorter. Then second, another deficiency symptom, for example, chlorosis. This deficiency symptom caused due to the deficiency of chlorophyll pigment. Chlorophyll pigments present in chloroplast, and chloroplast is a cell organelle which present in the leaves. So chloroplast containing different chlorophyll pigments, and these chlorophyll pigments take part in the process of the photosynthesis and manufacture the food. In this symptom, chlorosis means there is yellowing of leaves. That is, green leaves change their color and green leaves turn into the yellow color due to the lesser amount of the chlorophyll pigment, or chlorophyll pigments are absent. So leaf changes their color and yellowing of leaves take place. So it is the second deficiency symptom. First deficiency symptom is a stunting. Stunting, that is, growth is retarded and stem become short and condensed. Second deficiency symptom, that is chlorosis. Chlorosis, that is, yellowing of leaves due to absence of chlorophyll pigment, or chlorophyll pigments when present, they are present in a lesser amount. Third deficiency symptom is called as a necrosis. What is the meaning of necrosis? Necrosis, that is, localized death of necrosis, that is a localized death of a plant organ. Stunting means retarded growth. Chlorosis means yellowing of leaves, and necrosis, that is localized death of plant organ, that is localized death of tissues of leaves. So first important deficiency symptom is called as a stunting. Second is called as a chlorosis, and third is known as a necrosis. Necrosis, that is a localized death of tissues of leaves. Then fourth important deficiency symptom, it is known as a molting. What is the meaning of molting? Molting, that is appearance of green patches. Molting means appearance of green and non-green patches on the leaves. Patches means regions. What is the meaning of molting? Molting, that is appearance of green and non-green patches on the leaves. Appearance of green and non-green patches on the leaves. Then fifth deficiency symptom, it is known as a abscission. What is the meaning of abscission? Abscission, that is premature fall of flower, fruit and leaves. What is the meaning of abscission? Abscission, that is premature fall of flower, premature fall of fruit and premature fall of leaves is known as a abscission. So these are a common deficiency symptoms occur in a plant body when elements is a deficient and it causes the deficiency symptom. For example, first stunting. Stunting, that is growth is retarded, stem become condensed and the height of the stem is a short. Second is a chlorosis. Chlorosis means the yellowing of leaves. What is necrosis? Localized death of tissues of leaves. Then molting, the appearance of green and non-green patches on the leaves. And last is a abscission. Abscission, that is premature fall of fruit, premature fall of flower and premature fall of the leaves. So in this lecture we learn the deficiency symptom, that is any visible deviation from the normal structure and function of a plant body. And second definition is critical concentration. The concentration of the essential element below which plant growth is retarded, and when elements are the immobile, then it causes deficiency symptom first in a younger part of the plant body, and when elements are immobile, then it causes deficiency symptom in a older plant of plant body. And common deficiency symptom, for example stunting, second example chlorosis, third necrosis, molting, and last example is a abscission. Stunting means growth is retarded and stem become condensed and short. Chlorosis means yellowing of leaves. Necrosis means localized death of tissues of the leaves. Molting means appearance of the green and non-green patches on the leaves. And abscission means a premature fall of the leaves, flowers, fruit, etc. So in this lecture we learn what is deficiency symptom and common deficiency symptoms observed in the plant body. In next lecture we learn the effect of the essential elements on the plant body and their deficiency symptom. Thank you.